Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs, and today I have some new products from Stampin' Up that are going to be released in the June catalog on June 3rd. I used today on this pretty box the Forever Fern stamp set and Forever Flourishing dies, which has all of these branches and things on it. And I also used the Lovely You. It's a cling stamp set, and it goes with this Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, and that helped me make this cute little sentiment bar, I guess you would call that. It helps you make some tags. Okay, and I also am using the Detailed Trio punch that I just got, and a couple other punches along the way. Okay, we are going to start with a piece of seafoam cardstock, and it is 9 by 6.5. I'm going to get the Simply Score. Sorry about that. Hit the camera. And there we go. Okay. And on the 9-inch side, we're going to score at 1, 4, 5, and 8. And then you turn it to the 6.5-inch side, and you're going to score it at 1 and 5.5. Okay, now to be making is a 3 by 4.5-inch fold over box. It folds over this way. Okay, let me straighten myself up, sorry, and let's burnish these folds, these score lines. I really am enjoying. I got my box of goodies yesterday, and I got a couple of stamp sets, a couple of punches, and I got one thing of Designer Series paper. I'm going to have to reorder because some of the things weren't ready yet. So I will do another order to get some more Designer Series paper. Okay. Now, this is our box, and this is what we're going to do. Pretty simple. Cut the rectangle straight and wedge into all the squares. All right. I always do an order, and then remember after I did the order, oh, I should have got that. But too late. Gotta wait for the next time because I don't want to order one little thing, you know. What I'm doing is wedging in the little squares, and I kept the rectangles straight. I love this seafoam. It's very pretty. A nice light green. I hope you've been liking my tutorials that I've done. I've done a few cards, but mostly 3D projects. And it would be great if you would subscribe and maybe buy some of your supplies from me so I could keep going. Okay. The address is right at the top of the screen to purchase from Stampin' Up through me. Okay. There we go. Now we need our tear and tape, and we're going to do the bottom first when we put it together. But right now, I'm just going to put my tear and tape on everything. And I can't wait until June because I finally got my catalog in the mail on Monday and Tuesday. No, on Tuesday and Wednesday yesterday. I got my supplies, which you'll see this on Friday. Some really cute and lovely things coming. I'm so happy and excited. I have one of the really cool punches here today. It's going to be available on June 3rd. Okay, I got my new Take Your Pick tool. This side is a paper piercer, and on this side has the little tacky stuff that you can pick up little pieces. And it also comes with a refill of the tacky and then 2 sizes of scoring tool, a small and a large. Okay, and this is $10. Okay. So as I said, I'm just going to do the bottom first. I'm only taking off the bottom ones so that I don't mess up. And just the fold-over boxes, you have to make sure you do the bottom first. And then what's left over after the bottom is what you make the top with. Most of all, make sure that you don't do both corners. Well, I guess you could, as long as you don't do the middle. I always just do the bottom first. Let's just say that. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that these go on nicely and square to each other. Okay, and that's your bottom. And now we'll do the top. Oops, flung it off. I don't know where that went. It's going to have to stay there for now. I must not have put it in right when I first loaded it. Okay. There. And there you go. And there's our box. Okay. Now, for decoration, I stamped 2 of the images from Forever Fern. I stamped this one and this one, and I die cut them. I didn't want to do the die cutting on camera because I have an electric one that makes a lot of noise. And I got it about 10 years ago, so I can't go back to the cranks. I just don't know. When this one breaks, I might have to. Okay, so that's 2 of the dies that I used. Let's take this off. And again, if you have any questions, please, or suggestions for something that you might like to see me make, please just send me a message or just comment. I read all my comments. Let's see. I might have put this one down. I have to get some of the magnets for these, I think. Okay. And I stamped these with Pear Pizzazz. And what happened was when I was getting them ready, one of these, I think I got all of it off. I put it down for a second to grab my block, and I knocked it right off my table onto my puppy. So that sticky picked up a little dog hair, but I think I got it all off. Okay. Okay, now for the designer series paper, this is called Forever Greenery designer series paper. 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Doesn't matter, I don't need to write that now. Okay, and let me show you the pretty pack. This is the paper. Let's see the last one. Is that very, very pretty. Okay, so let's get that on with some snail. Put that right centered. Okay. All right, now for the back piece here, we used a 2 by 3 3/4 inch piece of seafoam, and we're using the Delightful Tag Topper punch. And my tip for this one is to just take a hair lower than 2, because it goes in much easier for you if it's just a little shy of 2 inches. There we go. Okay, and I used the Detailed Trio punch for the edges. Okay, this one I didn't quite get. There we go. All righty. Okay, so that's the sign for that. Okay, and for the little tag, we started with a piece of Whisper White that is 2 1/2 by 1 inch. And now we're going to use the Lovely Labels Pick a Punch. And I'm going to be using this side. Okay, and I cut the 1 inch piece. I put it in until it won't go any farther. And then I flip it over just to make sure that it's in the middle. Okay, and then we cut it off. And then I'm going to put it in the other way. Push it all the way in again. And make sure that, again, it's right in the middle there. Okay. Whoop. Right. Okay. And this is a new punch called the Lovely Labels Pick a Punch, like I said. And it does come in a bundle together, and you get 10% off of them. Alrighty. And now I have a sentiment that says, just because. This is from the Lovely You, and it is a cling set. And I need some Memento Tuxedo Black. And I'm just going to try to get this right in the middle. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Okay, and I'm also going to use the Pear Pizzazz with a dauber, and I'm just gonna lightly go around the edges. Okay, and now this is the linen white whisper white ribbon that comes in the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. It doesn't go with this sweep. The one that comes in the Forever Greenery trim combo pack, it's like an off-white kind of color. And this one is more white, so I really wanted to use it with that one. Also in the Forever Greenery, we have some really pretty gold cording, almost like thread, but a little thicker. So they're very pretty, but for this project I wanted the Forever Flowers. And this one comes with like a blue and white baker's twine with some silver metallic thread woven in, and a Just Jade gingham ribbon. Okay, so this is the white linen ribbon from this, and I want to tell you to take a little tiny finger hole out with whatever little punch you have. And you can do it after, well, depending on your punch. All right, so again, just close that. And what I'm going to do is tie my ribbon before I put, so I can get the tag over the ribbon. Okay. And I'm just going to tie it so that it comes sideways over here. Oops. Alrighty. And there we go. It is beautiful ribbon. It's so nice to tie with. It's not really sheer. You can kind of see through it, but it is so soft and lovely. I really kind of wish this was on its own, because I have a feeling I'm going to run out of this way faster than I run out of the other ones. Okay, so now that's on there. And I want to set up these. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to glue it flush, because I want it to cover the hole in the tag. Alrighty. Let's just see this one as a guide. Everyone tends to come out just a little different, but a rough idea is nice to have after you've gone through the work of figuring it out once, right? All right, I'm just going to place it right about there. Get rid of any extra glue. Okay, and then this one I'm going to put 2 dimensional edges on. I'm just going to snip them. And actually the one doesn't even need a full edge, it just needs half an edge. So I'm going to put the full one about right there on the back. And then the half of one, I guess about right here, just so that it gets a little more dimension on it. Since I did stamp them the same color, but this paper is so beautiful and it has so many different colors in it that I really didn't want to compete, so I made them both Pear Pizzazz. And then I think I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on the bottom to make sure it stays. Oops. Oops. Okay. There we go. Yep, a little bit different, but that's okay. All right, now for the tag, I'm going to use dimensionals definitely on this. There they are, right in front of my face. And I'm going to put 3 because it's going down on top of some of the stuff, so I want to make sure that it stays down there nice. All right, and I'm going to just place this right just so that a little tiny bit of the stems are sticking out. Okay, now I'm going to put quite a few. I'm going to put 4 on the edge corners of this. And then 1 here and 1 here, so it has a little channel for the ribbon to go through. Oops. Okay. And we want to put this nice and centered, if we can, right here. Okay, so they can open the box by untying the ribbon, and then they have a little finger hole to open it up, and they can leave it going through so that it has a guide. Okay, for some final touches now. I'm going to use some Wink of Stella on the leaf. It just spreads a tiny bit of color on this, but mostly I just want a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can see. It looks so pretty. Okay, I don't know. Can you see? I don't know if it's picking up, but it looks really pretty. Okay, and then I have some Noble Peacock rhinestones. And these are on sale for $4.50, I think, right now. And I believe they are a last chance item. But they matched so nicely with this paper. The pretty peacock ones are so pretty. So I'm going to use those. I'm just going to copy again. I put one up here. And then I put a small one kind of above the little bee tail. There we go. And then another little small one on the other side. And there you go. I just love it. I'm so excited to be using these new products. They're so beautiful and pretty. I can see me using these leaves behind a lot of things, not just with this suite. But okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I would love it if you would subscribe, and my Stampin' Up! Address at the top of the screen. Have a great day. Bye.